Hello, my people. How you all dey do? As usual, this na FXB. We can do weekly analysis. We can project also the market direction for next week. We can do this every week. So if you're the first time for watch my channel, please subscribe and also share to others so that they can learn. Today, the first pair we go look at now, we dey look at card JPY. Card JPY. Now we dey look at first today. So if you can the higher time frame, card JPY. If you can the weekly time frame, you see say card JPY don dey give you higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And yeah, na reversal pattern, don't get double top pattern. And also break of structure. We don't get the break of structure. As we don't break the support, finally we're ready for retest and also can down here. So now this would depend on currently card JPY. So card JPY is very easy. At the higher time frame, we don't get a double top pattern. This is left head, right to the break of structure. If you can at the lower time frame, you see we don't begin for retest this support line. So if you can at the daily, you see it's not daily this now left head, right shoulder. Also break of structure. Also you see we don't begin get a retest. So we wait for full retest. Yeah, we wait for full retest. Now last week we get the break. Sorry, early this week now we get the break. See we struggle for retest this point. We not get a clear retest. What would they wait for? Would they wait for clear retest now? Yeah, before we take for sell to the downside. Yeah, a clear retest. This not just minor retest. We wait a retest, then we get a rejection before we enter this trade. Yeah. So the first one, card JPY, and then the first one, we can at the hard time frame is set up so beautiful. It's one of the good trades and what I expect next week. It will give me good money. Which I take an year go for common. Then I secure the profit. So the second one, Euro USD. Euro USD for the long time we did. If you check my analysis back 2 weeks back, we did form accumulation a year. Yeah, this is a left head, right break of structure, and we'll be there right up now. Yeah. I do my analysis say as long as we continue for the entire year, I'm not interested for take trade. But last week, I take trade on this one. As you see, I take trade now. Yeah. Why I take this trade? When we get a break now, yeah, we'll retest. We'll get we'll retest. I see rejection now. Yeah. I see rejection here on the 15th. Also, now be even then we don't go out of session. We come back, we retest on the 26th. This is now forex news. Then give you this massive move. So what you make I take this trade because we don't say another take trade this year. If you can here for any time we retest this zone, we sell. We don't do on one, we do on two, and also if you stroll now. If you stroll, we do an back 3. See, when it's a retest with the sell, do an 3, then it stroll back. Stroll, we don't do an this make 4. When it's a retest with the sell. So it'll be very easy for me. But the points will be there, I know say with the sell, no massive because we don't do it more than 3 to 4 times. One thing we get to understand about forex now, the more the past. Now, the more you get, the more the data, and the more you get clarity of the market, and that you for understand as a trader, you always for watch the past. What thing done happen? This same support, what thing done happen? So as me strategy implies, it's very simple. When it day down, you sell. When it day above any support, you buy. Very simple. So we don't day down for a very long time. For any church we sell, for more than 4 times. So making 5 times. I said this way they go down, and make I take this trade. So you see, and it will get a massive move. So when you can have the weekly time frame, we don't do here for over 6 to 7 months now. Safe we don't do here. Yeah, we this is so get so much blown in accounts around Naya. So much people, many people have lost money Naya because they know it. Trading a game way for patience. If you know, for extremely know what you want. Yeah, this as far long as we get this massive move for over 6 months, this market be the move. We get 6 months. We will get 6 months accumulation back as well. So now this side una see so this na left, sorry, so this na left, this na head, this na right, you see. So now we don't get this break of structure, na yeah. Yeah, we don't get to this break of structure. See, this don't break now, yeah. And for as long as we don't move to this support, yeah, as long as we don't move to this support, waiting our next level target. Waiting our next level target. Yeah. A very simple. For anything we can, yeah, we don't get fake out one. We don't get fake out two. And yeah, back possibility they say we will reach now with the bounce for go back. So what we go do? We go place line here. In case we dey retest, if we take for sell, the first level target could be say you go one for common here. Because yeah, we don't get bounce na here. We don't bounce na this year. We don't bounce na one. We don't bounce na here two. So we don't break for the third times. Possibility they say we will reach there with the bounce back because we didn't retest this support line. And if we cross this black line, this black bar, no massing, we can say down to the side. No massing. So now, if you can at the daily, see, if you can at the daily, very simple. Don't get a clear break. You don't get a clear break now. So what you do? Which one are the retest? You don't begin retest for go to the upside. Yeah, you don't begin retest for go for the support line. After that we said. So if you can at the 4 hour, you see say clearly. You don't begin retest this zone. You don't begin retest this zone. So now what you go do? We dey wait. We dey wait. We wait let we retest this. Clearly, we don't start. Wait for the retest and wait for rejection. And after that, we sell. Not for all the retest, you get for wait for rejection. Yeah. Wait to see say we don't begin reject this point. Now what they think about for sale. Also, me what them we were the trainer know. Una know the logic. Say when you retest, you get things that you look for before you enter the trade because it might be say you retest say you cancel, you break the structure, you retest, continue for go back. So now you get confirmation before you dey enter any trade. This is not just analysis on what's going to happen on the direction of the market. I don't get clear direction, but it might be say it come back a break, a retest, continue for go up. Then make you get things that we look for where retest. If you not see them, not take the trade. Always stay safe. You better let all the cash than you lost them. So next could be GBP JPY for the longest time. GBP JPY now one of my favorite pair. We don't in an all-time high. And one thing about me, we trade the all-time high, I'm not able to trade because I'm not able to forget any past. I can left for left hand because now pure luck. Where the trend the move for we say will not be ever there. We did it for the first time. Now pure luck if it takes 3 days. So I can look for stay off that market day. So GDP JPY we can the higher time frame. If you don't give you series higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So what we they expecting a higher low. Yeah, we don't get a break now in the retest. Also, if you can the daily, it show I'm clear. See, for any time we day up na year, we break the structure, we retest to the sell. We don't do an year. We don't do an year. We come, we break, we retest, we come, we sell. So now another one here back. Yeah, we can here we break, we retest, we sell, come down. Then for the third time we don't carry back. Now we don't break the structure and we don't get a clear retest. Don't see them? We don't get a clear retest. And what would they expect? Na sell would they expect. So this first week Monday, I just do it because we don't get rejection. We don't get 1, 2, 3 candle we reject. So what we wait for na confirmation. Then we jump in at this trade next week. Next tomorrow, Monday, we will jump in on this trade. So stay tuned. And GBP now one of the volatile pair, like gold, a very volatile. And this it will give you a good move. it will give you a good cash because this now a bigger space from here to here na a bigger space. If you check from here to here, they give you about 217 pips now the catch. Yeah. So wait for confirmation before you enter this trade. You know, just enter normal market open, wait for confirmation before you enter trade. As I can say, it might be say it break now, it will just continue for go up. But as long as we don't break this structure, we don't become bearish because we be bullish. But as long as we break this support line, we retest, we don't become bearish. So what we look for now na sell. Yeah, na sell. So this is beautiful pattern. This now double top pattern, this now left head and right shoulder break of structure, retest, and we dey wait for the sell. Yeah. So GBP JPY go be me number one favorite pair. I don't put on my watch list there and the first. So the fourth pair go be Euro AUD. Euro AUD last week, 2 weeks back, we take this trade. See, if you are waiting at the daily, wait till they can the 4 hour, I will show you. We take the trade, move stop loss to break even, we take partial profit, then they hit me partial profit. So I no begin nothing for do. Now the trade don't come back. So now for the longest time, we did an all-time downside. Yeah. For any time we dey above now, we dey buy. We don't do an and church here we go up, church here we go up, and also church here we go up. So we don't there for the third time, for the fourth time, sorry. So we don't count church here, we don't break, we don't retest. So if you can at the daily time frame, it is say this a double bottom pattern, this na left, this na head, break of structure, retest, what we dey wait for buy the trade. Very simple and straightforward. Buy the trade, very simple and straightforward. And this self we don't get, if we can at the 4 hour, we don't get a rejection here. Yeah, we don't get a rejection here. So this is a proper confirmation. Wetin make I no be enter in the weekend na because me I know dey enter trade on Fridays. Come Monday, the market sometimes the market take give gap, so I no go for the part of that gap there. Either give gap down or give gap, you no dey respect stop loss. So I no keep one day part. So if you can at the 1 hour time for me, this it don't give you another small double bottom. So what you dey wait for na the retest and buy the trade. When you buy, you go on for common at this black line. Yeah. So a very simple and straightforward. Yeah. So my next one, my next favorite pair for next week could be na Euro AUD, say the Ghanaian GBP JPY. So fifth could be USD CHF. USD CHF for the longest time we did an all-time down. See, we don't accumulate for a very long time. As you see, for the mere fact to be there inside, I not take trade now. Only one trade I take now. That was December. I mean, last trade this for December. We I take this trade. You don't see, huh? I take the 22. I take on the 22. So this now give me Christmas money. Look this trade now I take. And be giving me Christmas money. So now, sorry. So now what will they look for? Now what will they look for? USD CHF. What will they look for now? Yeah, very simple. Now we don't break the structure. We wait for the retest now. Yeah. So now if you can at the daily time frame, this is so we don't get a clear break and also we fit for retest. So we'll retest now, we continue for buy. The 4 hour, we don't start to forget the retest. So they wait for this clear retest, rejection, then we buy. Very simple. Now this way they wait for. And this will wait for this for next week. We get PR there, we to line, we want to give a good move. Then the next will be BTC USD. BTC USD, I will take this trade. Now. You don't see. We'll start for move. I will place my black line now. Yeah. We'll retest, get rejection at the 1 hour, I take the trade. I take the trade say we can yeah. So where we reach now, yeah, I put me I take I move my stop loss to partial profit now up here, and then I move my stop loss. It come, it hit me partial profit, then I'll be okay with am because I will don secure some money. So it don't come back to entry. So what we dey look for on the BTC USD, what we dey look for now, yeah. Yeah. The number one thing we dey look for now, if you can at the weekly time frame, this na rejection. Yeah, we dey continue for reject this zone. I know say we know the break, we dey continue for reject now, yeah. So the next thing we dey look for, if you can at the daily, na this we dey look for. Yeah. Na this we dey look for. This now they look for. I dey wait for like come down sign here. Then after that we continue. If you can at this black line, if you can at this line here, I dey take the trade for buy. And also they buy a reject like how you reject now normally take the trade for buy. The next level target for BTC could be 75,504 for BTC. Then I'm next target if we can't do here. Or if we break this structure, we retest my next level target at 75,554. So watch for this, yeah. Stay tuned on this. Very simple on BTC. So for now, BTC with the left make it doing thing, make it want for just create problems. People want for lost so much money now on BTC. Some people they can liquidate the portfolio. Some people they can put more entries on BTC. So for now, as long as we dey up here. If you can do now to this arrow, we dey take am for buy. But as long as we continue for the it's either you break now or you can before interested on the trade. So next could be GDP USD. GDP USD, as we know, yeah, as we know, it line up beautiful when you can at the higher time frame. So line up beautiful, and then get similar move with Euro USD. Very, very, very beautiful. This now left head, right shoulder. We wait for the break of structure and retest. So this will not there over cut it from I think 2025, 2025 now they inside. So yeah, and this trader they don't know yeah accumulation for this massive move we'll get for accumulate for them 6-8 months for anything we they move out of Naya. Yeah, they make heavy money. So now if you see, if you don't see Naya, this now left, this now head, this now right, you don't begin Canada. So they wait for the break of structure Naya. Very simple. We wait for the break of structure before we interested in the trade. So now this we don't form Naya. This the market this we don't form Naya. So if you can't put on Naya, you do not see that the market this. So we wait for a break of structure. If you break, next level target could be 1,21765. Then our next level target would they sweep more than 2,000 pips. So if you measure this, if you take a ruler, you measure this, cut it from here to here, to here could give you 886 pips. Now they give. It's not big a move, man. A big a move. Yeah, so look for this. What will they wait for on GDP USD? Now a break of structure, retest. After that, we sell. Yeah, this will not differ. Let me see what's in the happen. Let's watch on this. Let me know what's in the happen on GDP USD. So next go be Euro CHF. Yeah, Euro CHF we get a double bottom pattern for anytime we do here with the candle here we go up. So now we get lower high, lower low, lower high. So we expect the lower low before we start to go up. So if you can at the daily, they see say will not get the retest. If you can at the 4 hour, since you don't begin get the retest. So if you get the retest now, if you get the retest like this, you give it like this, with the buy. So log put on here, USD CHF. We put on there. So next could be S&P 500. S&P 500. I don't know what S&P 500 want for do next. If you can at the higher time frame, it is say within an all-time high. within an all-time high, for integrity, give higher high, higher low, higher high. So I be expect last week for like a deeper pullback, but it didn't not happen. Still did at the side. So I think much no day on S&P 500 for now. I don't take trade now. It will be successful. Then I close my entry up now. And it will give me a good move. Also, don't they begin make style now. So what we will do for now is either S&P 500 give me a break now, a retest and continue for sell before I'm interested on the trade. If you give me the break and retest, or S&P 500 and they put a black line here. S&P 500 put a black line here. It's either a move up, a break this structure before I'm interested, or a break this down support before I'm interested on S&P 500. But for now, at the left S&P 500 make it doing thing. Very simple. S&P 500 I go left hand for make it doing thing. Next could be gold. USD gold for now. It didn't stay to say be say clear. Yeah. We can at the weekly time frame. If we give you a double top pattern, so this is a reversal, we get a break, we not get a clear retest, we continue for drop. And one thing we for know as a trader na for any, I can always do this, for any this massive move, the telling the way gold they move, it creates millionaires. It be the move rapidly for any small research people and they log in. So for this, it don't move close to 1 year. So now expect say they are over 1 year. Now people and they lost so much money on gold. They don't know when for left for stay off, and they don't know when for partake. So we be then an all-time high. Me not a trader, we an all-time high trader because me I can forget data before I take the trade. Then make I always write 9 out of 10 always. Maybe I dey trade based on data. People wey dey trade based on luck and they trade an all-time high, you don't see this no data not be there. Gold go na all-time high. It go over $5,000 per bar. Imagine that. So it did an all-time high. Me not be interested on this move. So for the mere fact to don't get a bigger move. So what would they expect? Gold get for accumulate now for a very long time between and this line. Get for there. And so much people they lost money. They don't know where all the money where they make, all the money where they make like this massive move where you so. Now then they can lose and but come not begin loss and so now so trading day. We know understand what you they do, you get money by luck. They go by luck. So understand what you they do. When you understand what you they do, life always you get edge. They get lucky all the time. You get for prepare for this luck, you get for be fortunate. So now gold, what I expect on gold now, if you can at the daily, make a place a trend line here. If you place a trend line here on gold, place a trend line here. It's you place a trend line here. It's either gold not give you a proper retest now, it is we end and not be interested on the trade. Now what you not expect now is either gold give you you give you rejection, we continue to buy. Oh, we allow if we reach now, you can also then if you break this trend line are interested, the next level targets say we go back to 55,000 per bar. Yeah. For now, gold is not clear. For now, gold people for avoid gold is not clear for now. So other pairs and they for trade at this moment. So people for avoid gold for now. After that, my last pair for today will be USD JPY. Also USD JPY don't do an all-time high. It give you higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, high high. So they expect the potential higher low. So if you can at the daily, you see say we don't break the structure. So what you expect a bigger pullback for interested in this trade. So now the trade that what I expect for next week, we now the main one now GDP JPY, Euro AUD, CAD JPY, USD CHF, Euro CHF, Euro USD. Now they are interested for next week. Now they are the immediate one. The first one interested for next week. So if you watch me for the first time, that I can do this daily with my mentees. Then would they project the market, the direction, show them the direction of the market. So what do they expect that the other week? This na the channel so be say with the directory that they're waiting for do. Subscribe. Also share the video to people who want for learn forex just for free. This is the learner for free. Just pay attention. We are the teach a very easy and straightforward. So this now the pairs that were interested by next week. Stay blessed. I expect now for being good profit, and also we all go enjoy forex money. Thank you all.